Well, speaking of the DCU, which technically its first act was to fire Henry Cavill, this week we got a clip of The Witcher, something that Netflix, even in their big promotion thing called To Dumb, they did earlier in this year, where they showed scenes of One Piece, which doesn't come out until 2026. They showed Stranger Things. They showed everything except for this. Didn't breathe a word of it. And to the point where I'm like, is this show even coming out now? Well, we just got some news. We got a release date. It's coming out October 30th, so a little over a month from now. And poor Liam Hemsworth.
Is it a jump scare?
Poor Liam Hemsworth.
No.
He gets the shit into the stick, man.
Yeah, it's messed up,
he's
man.
a
He
little
chose
brother.
the fucking. He said yes to the role. Fucking
He looks
deal
like
with
he's
it.
wearing a skin suit, a corpse, or something else.
Dude, and he just does not look good at all as The Witcher. And isn't that's the little Asian girl who saves Henry Cavill
X-Ray
at the
Girl.
end?
That's her name.
Yeah, it's X-Ray Girl. So Henry Cavill's last act, if nobody watched season 3, was to get saved by her at the end. He didn't even get a hero moment at the end.
With this guy, I
Never.
can kind of believe it. The fight in this, he gets battered for nearly all of it, only to use a move that he could have used right at the start. And if you compare his sword fighting skills to Henry Cavill, whereas you felt with Cavill, everything was exact and precise and controlled, he just looks like he's flailing around like I would with a sword in this.
I haven't seen it. This is making me.
Oh, you haven't seen this?
Oh, get
It's
ready.
not much of a sword fight.
No,
no. I don't think
Like
there's
a
gonna be too much of
slapstick.
that stuff for you to break down, Shad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a clip. It's not even a trailer. This is a clip. And quite frankly, I'm guessing this is probably one of the only semi-solo things you're going to see Liam Hemsworth as The Witcher in, because the rest of the show, he'll be surrounded by 3 or 4 women who are
the bitch.
who are the main part of the story.
It's true.
The poster for
Relegated
this,
to the background.
the poster for this was him standing at the back with his weapon sheathed and 2 women in fighting poses guarding
Yeah.
him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gary, didn't correct me if I'm wrong, but for the other seasons, didn't they usually put out a clip of just like a fight sequence
Yes.
like this against some? Yeah, that's what I thought as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so this is unusual. It's just unusual that he's almost alone in the scene. That's
Almost. but not quite.
okay.
Where do these people go during the fight? I don't know.
I broke out my autism on season 3, and we counted screen time, how much screen time per minute he had. Remember in the video, and it was he was in a 1/3 of his own fucking series.
You had it down to the minutes.
We did, because I'm watching the show. I'm like, he's not in the fucking show. We gotta.
To be kind of fair, that's how it is in the books too. He's like in 1/3 of the books, yeah, except for like the last one, which actually centered around Geralt.
But in this, he loses for most of the fight, so they wouldn't have wanted anyone else in, because then they'd have to get beaten as well.
Yeah.
So this way it had to be a solo thing.
Well, I mean, and the
I'm glad
books.
I didn't watch season 3.
Yeah, don't. And the books definitely have the girl is the key to everything factor to it,
they do.
which is so fucking tired now. But at least, in the game, I can set my horse on fire, drive off a cliff, and maybe eventually find some boobs. I'm just looking for the boobs. I'm trying to get to the sauna. That's all I'm trying to do. It's a 180p Wraith.
My internet's crapping out, so I'm only getting a single frame every 5 seconds.
So what do you? So this Wraith is probably some form of a subjugated woman by an evil man, and she's actually really innocent. It's super sad that she dies, because that's every other fucking monster in the show. By the way, do you remember in season 3 the testicle women? Oh God,
What? He just should have immediately had Yid and Cass.
So they made a
as
monster.
soon as he came out.
Yes. There was a monster made out of women's body parts, and they had their heads hanging from like these little testicle
Yeah, what the
things.
hell?
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not watching that.
I want to see that clip again.
all about
Show the clip again. Show the clip. I need to see.
No lies detected, by the way.
Right next to it. They just happen to be right next to the same cliff.
Let's take a look at this Spirit Halloween ad. See, I got myself a Hemsworth.
That leather jacket is horrific.
It's
by the
bad.
way.
It's bad.
Does not
It
look
is.
good.
None of the costumes have ever looked really good.
No.
Like mystical warriors in the first season, like it's been bad.
Oh,
Why did he flip?
Why
it
did he
around?
flip his fucking sword when he just said fucking?
I'm going to do a
Because
cool
it's
move.
cool.
I didn't even notice that.
Cool, not really.
He's all, you poor subjugated woman. I'm gonna rip your heart out.
Ooh, very
before you do it,
I'm
gentlemen.
so sad.
very Temple of Doom.
That is my go-to move with women. So
You can't commit, Ryan.
Bewitch her.
The bitch.
That was retarded. And you're right, Gary. That sword fighting, he's just flailing around.
Yeah.
He's trying to stop flies. That was garbage. Crap.
What was that shot? It was
Well,
like this one.
Yeah. He's just like, look.
It's this one. He's just wild. Falls over with his own sword swing.
What's
Then he pulls like a Boba Fett, like the riders, where they like spit around. He throws his sword up when he could just stab the ground.
It's just like, I know what this is. This is a wraith. I need to trap it in the magic trap, Yerden. So he knows what to do. Proceeds to use his sword, which is completely useless against it for a fucking minute.
In a game where the whole thing about The Witcher is about preparation,
Yeah,
knowing
well,
the monster you're going to fight,
preparation.
and planning in advance what to
Get
do.
your options ready, get your traps ready, you get your.
is that what it's for? Is that
What's
what you're
supposed to be about?
Sorry, Gary, it's about burning horses, driving them off
chasing goats?
backwards,
Not being able to find the key to the
being
door.
locked in rooms
opening
for an
doors.
hour.
As of, and this is only as of October 20th, not October, December of 2023, they had already spent, and this is including up to season 4 before they shot it, $568 million on this. So by the time they're done, this is going to be, the series is going to cost $750 million. And,
Expensive.
and
Just
the-
for, like, graphics.
I don't fucking know. I like if they were doing a bunch of coke, that would make more sense. It would actually make more sense. But it's indicative of what's happened. Like this is really bad in fantasy. We've been talking about it a lot with romantasy and stuff. But like choosing Henry Cavill, who knows the lore, probably could have handpicked some writers who would have done a better job if they had just fired Lauren Hisrich when they could have, and chose Henry. No, they chose Lauren Hisrich. And they're basically going to waste $300 million because that's about what they have left of spending to save face.
The Witcher could have been huge.
Yeah.
There's such
Yeah.
buzz
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
And season 1 actually got some mild success. It was still pretty crap, but if it was good, it could have been the next Game of Thrones. They had the potential for it to be huge.
That was their plan. Lauren Hisrich's plan was a year of The Witcher, then an off-brand thing like Blood Origin, then Witcher, then another off-brand thing. She wanted an entire Witcher universe set up.
Yes.
So that's why they were willing to throw so much money at it. I bet the games didn't even cost that much, like combined.
No, the Witcher 3 cost, which was just turned 10 years old this year, cost $55 million back then.
Yeah, and made way more money.
And that is sold like 70 fucking million copies or whatever it sold. It sold a ridiculous amount.
you guys remember we got a spin-off for this, right? Like
Blood Origin.
Yeah.
I try not to remember that.
that was one of the worst reviewed things like in
In
history.
history. And did you see the price per episode? So a Forbes broke. It's part of my video. So Forbes got the financials because it was filmed in the UK. So they were able to get the financials after the tax break. Disparu. Blood Origin, Ryan, cost $30 million an episode.
Gary, that's not fair. It's 29. It's 29.
I rounded up.
13 million.
Wow.
Was it 8 or 10? 8 or 10 episodes? What was it?
It was
It was-
four
yeah, it's
episodes.
four
Yeah,
episodes.
they're
Four
really longer,
episodes.
and they cut them up into the smaller ones, which is
Yeah.
why it was so like people were appearing all over the place. But it looked like Xena, like it looked like a budget fantasy show.
It looked like shit.
You said 30 like 30?
20.
it's 29
go on the
million,
far right. Cost per hour. Right there, Blood Origin. Scroll. Now you got it right there. 29,595,000.
Wait, it's more expensive than season 3 of The Witcher.
But, no, well, yes, it is. It is. It is per hour. It is more expensive than any of The Witcher. Now you can't count season 4 because that 42 million right there is how much they spent before they even started filming. They cut it off at December of 2023. So that's what the financials are from. So what Disbrew said is it was originally going to be a longer series, right? And they cut it down, and that brought that average way the fuck up. It's just fucking insane.
Was it Michelle Yeoh? Is that why it was so expensive? Because they were paying her off?
Maybe. God, they paid her $12 million to be in Section 31.
Yeah, she commands a lot of money, does Michelle?
But I think that was.
I don't blame her for Section 31.
When did Everything Everywhere All at Once come out? What year?
23
or 23.
Dude, props to her fucking agent. I mean, like props to Michelle Yeoh for getting all that fucking money, and props to her agent for
2022.
Well done. Crouching Tiger's fucking awesome.
Yeah, she's
that's amazing. Yeah,
she's good. Then she gets in crap like Shang-Chi and shit. So it's like,
It's crazy because even that movie that she was in, right, Everything Everywhere, was only 14 to 25 million.
Yeah, 2022. So yeah, so she leveraged that into a lot of money, and fucking capitalism rules. Go for it, lady. Well done. She didn't have to try very hard, especially Section 31. Where she even came out later. Did you see? She even came out later and said, "Yeah, we could have done better on that."
No shit.
I like it.
Nerdrotic.com. Please subscribe.